I want to thank you for coming to be here today, particularly to the Edward M. Kennedy Caucus Room. That name means a great deal to me, more than most people would know. I had the privilege of working for Senator Kennedy for 7 years as his national security advisor. Senator Kennedy taught me a lot, and most importantly, he taught me that American policy and foreign policy must be bipartisan, must be effective, and must ensure success. So when NCRI scheduled this event over a month ago, no one could have predicted that it would occur against the backdrop of the toppling of the despised Assad dictatorship, an event that sets the stage for confronting the mullahs on their home turf, a unique inflection point. I don't like to use this phrase, inflection point, but this really is one of those rare moments where this regime is on its back foot.
President-elect understands how much I appreciate her decades of leadership, her vision for a peaceful transition, not one that results in empowering any other new set of leaders, but one that actually results in empowering the Iranian people.
As all of you know, Iran has been dealt a significant blow. The leadership in the country is on their back feet. The events in Syria demonstrate the fundamental weakness at the core of Iran's regional strategic policies. And I don't think anyone here is surprised by that, because you've been fighting that for many of you your entire lives.
Remember, the people of Iran don't want this regime. They don't support this regime. Just like the people in Syria didn't support Assad. They were threatened and they were terrorized into being mollified while they were there, but they didn't support the regime, and the people of Iran don't support them. They don't support the regime, the theocracy, the ruling mullahs. There will be no peace in the Middle East as long as this regime is in control. We know that.
That injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. What the Iranian people are suffering under, an unjust regime that conducts horrific violence against its own people, that violates human rights and civil rights, that tortures and kills and abducts people within their own country. That is not just an Iranian problem, that is an American problem. And we know, as Iran is the #1 exporter of global terrorism and violence and killing, that they export anti-democratic, vicious ideals, that we are not safe, that our cause is the Iranian people's cause, that injustice in that country upsets the global order.
I carry a small book with me. This is the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution of the United States. It is, the oath of office is the one that the President makes and officers of the American military carry. I propose that in the near future, Iranian people be given a book that will have two things to it. Part one is Mrs. Rajavi's 10-point plans. You can. Part two is the Constitution, the new Constitution of the government of Iran. We'll work on this project, and I hope we have these books with a 10-point plan as a reminder that this is Jeffersonian democracy that we're talking about.
That Iran is not as strong as you think they are. They're a paper tiger, and you can push back on them, and I think you can push them to defeat.
The results on Election Day, November 2024, were consequential for the United States, and they were consequential for the world. But there is nobody on planet Earth who had a worse day on Election Day than the Ayatollah Khamenei. The Ayatollah is a theocratic, homicidal, genocidal lunatic.
The first strategic imperative: the people of Iran do not want this current regime. We must support the people of Iran and neutralize this current regime. The second strategic imperative: generating peace across planet Earth will not occur until we find ways to allow for a peaceful Middle East. And peace in the Middle East will be achieved via a free and democratic Republic of Iran.
The Yemeni people and the Iranian people deserve a chance to rid themselves of the tyranny of the Iranian regime and their proxy, and I hope that will come very fast.